Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here with a card idea, very quick, using one of the stamps that I got at Hobby Lobby. So I got this for $3. I had been looking at this stamp at several stores for quite a long time, thinking, oh, that is so pretty, and oh my gosh, it stamps out amazing. So this is with Black StazOn ink, and Carolyn was here yesterday, and she helped me get all of the stamps, all of the Hobby Lobby stamps, found a home and are put away, and she needed to make a card, or 2 cards. So we used this stamp, and I'm going to show you how we quickly made a card. This particular card could be used for pretty much any occasion. So I have my stamped image, a 6x6 piece of paper, one of the, whoops, wrong one. Don't want one with print on it. A panel card from Michael's. So one of the hotbuy cards from Michael's. Hopefully I can find a solid, yep. Okay. I'm going to do a solid black card for my card. And I have some of the white ribbon that I got after Christmas at Michael's. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of bling. Okay. So I'm just going to go in and not use this one. We discovered that one needs the gutter cleaned out, and it probably needs a new blade. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, well, I was going to cut that in the same place, but I missed it. So come back and cut it a little bit. So on this particular stamp, we can go around and cut it, and it'll fit the card pretty well. Okay, now the one that I did yesterday, I actually cut the card too big, and so we had the pretty part of the card. So this panel that we're making, this layered panel that we're making for the front of this card, actually went off the top of the card, and it was okay. She wasn't using an envelope, so what it did was I had layered the card, and then it came off the top like this. It's still opened fine and everything, but of course we would rather have it fit. So what I would do on this particular stamp is I would go just a little bit above the very top, but less than 1/4 of an inch. So about 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 an inch from each side and from the bottom. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my ATG gun. You could go ahead and pop this up on some of the little squares or something. I'm just going to go ahead and put it straight on to this piece of cardstock. This is a 6x6 piece of scrapbook paper that I have in my stash. I actually have a drawer full of 6x6 papers that have been taken out when it's like, oh, I'm going to use that. I'm going to make this, and then I don't. So it got put back in the pile. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at about, I would say, just a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch, but not 3/8. Okay. So we still have this left. We'll come over here and cut it also. Okay, so we've gone around and we have made a layered piece for the card. So what I was saying is on the card that that we made last night, it ended up over the top like this. It was fine. It still opened. It just didn't fit in the envelope. Okay, so we're going to come back and go ahead and put this down. And you could add more to this card than what I'm going to do, but I just made it simple, and sometimes simple is very pretty. Okay, and I like black and pink. When you someday get to see my, which there is you can see some of the black and pink of my, in the tour that I did of my room, my craft room. Okay, so we're going to just add some of this white ribbon. And we used the white ribbon because it was on my desk behind me. For the other one, for the card that she made, the other card she made, she used white cardstock, and she stamped the image. She just folded the card in half, so she had an 8.5 by 5 1/4 card, and she stamped the image like this is the 8.5 by 5 1/4. Stamped the image down here, stamped a large happy birthday up at the top, and then we did purple ribbon because it was sitting right over there. And I don't get to show you those because she took them with her for today so that she could give them. Okay, so there we have just the little white ribbon. Now, one of the things that I've done when I do the little ribbon is I go back and just put a little piece of the ATG, and then you can just rub it on the sides and the excess glue will come off so it doesn't stick. Okay, and this helps this from moving, keeps this from moving. So you have the little bow. So the one other thing that I'm going to do with this is I have this sheet of assorted bling that I got at my $1.49 store. So I'm going to come down here and I want pink dots. And this is just an extra little thing that I wanted to do for this. So here's a pink dot. I'm going to take it and put it on the center of this flower. Okay. And then on hers, we put the purple, the little purpley pearls. Okay. Pink dot. And you could put a little bit of glue under these. Okay, so there we have a really pretty, easy card. Now, you could use this in a junk journal. The way I really like to use cards like this in a junk journal is I like to turn them into a pocket. So if I was making, I have this one sitting over here, something like, you know, like the, and here is the beginnings of a signature. You know, on one of the plain pages, you could go in and put this card, you attach it at the bottom. It becomes a pocket, someplace to put one of your large tags. Okay, so it could go there, and you can journal underneath it. Okay, so some of these larger stamps that many of us picked up at the Hobby Lobby, can become a very, very easy card. And, you know, you could sell a couple cards or sell a card and have paid for your stamp. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the little card. And it does match the Spring Blossom set. I wish I'd had this, and then everybody would have gotten this image in their kit. You are finding in your kit, you're getting a couple of copy paper pages that I did stamp on with some of my flower stamps that were just an extra little thing in there, and or in the kit. The kits are still available in my Etsy shop, Dearjuliejulie. I want to again thank Carolyn for coming over, and it was so much fun to get to spend time with her and to get to use this stamp. And all the stamps are put away. They're all put away. Every one of them has a home. So, find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day. Bye.